But this time, Brandy made a mistake. The bullet failed to cut the rope. Tuco almost got hanged. Thankfully, he survived. The two managed to escape from the town. On the way, Tuco kept complaining. He thought he was taking greater risks. He deserved a bigger share of the bounty. But with Tuco's endless complaining, Brandy began to get impatient. He decided to abandon Tuco in the desert. Let him fend for himself and take all the bounty. But Tuco relied on his strong will to survive. After walking 70 kilometers, he returned to the town. He was lucky to survive. After that, he immediately robbed a gun store. He picked out a good revolver. By the way, he stole $200 from the gun store owner. He hired some cowboys as helpers. He found the hotel where Brandy stayed and prepared to take revenge. However, as soon as the cowboys opened the door, they were shot dead instantly. But then, Tuco appeared at the window. He threatened Brandy with a gun and forced him to hang himself. Let him feel what it's like to be lucky. But just then, an accident happened. A shell from the war hit the hotel. Tuco fell from the upper floor. Brandy took this opportunity to escape. But Tuco didn't give up on revenge. He knew Brandy loved smoking cigars. So he followed the cigar ash on the ground all the way. Finally, he found Brandy repeating his old tricks at the town's execution ground. The thief on the gallows was his new partner. Tuco didn't shoot Brandy immediately. Instead, he forced him into the desert. He wanted to get even with Brandy in his own way. He forced Brandy to endure the heat, thirst, and hunger and keep walking forward. I don't know how long they walked. Brandy couldn't hold on any longer and collapsed. Lost the ability to move because of dehydration. But Tuco didn't let it go at that. He took out another wooden tub, signaling Brandy to drink the water he'd used to wash his feet. However, when Brandy crawled over, he immediately kicked the tub over right away, torturing Brandy psychologically again and again. Brandy was soon at his last gasp. Just as Tuco was about to pull the trigger and shoot him, suddenly, a carriage appeared in the distance. Tuco immediately ran forward to stop the carriage. Since it was during the Civil War at this time, there were a bunch of soldiers who died in battle in the carriage.